Well, not every case requires the need for a lawyer. A lot of small cases you don't need a lawyer, very honestly. And a lot of lawyers won't take really small cases, and I've hundreds of times, told thousands of times, told clients, you can do this on your own. Here's what you need to do, and I give them some pointers and I give them some tips. You don't need a lawyer just simply to get your car repaired. You don't need a lawyer to get a hospital checkup to just make sure there's nothing wrong reimbursed to you. So the smaller cases you don't need an attorney, but when it comes to the question you asked, what do I do? Understand that talking to an attorney first is always the best course. The insurance companies are not your friends. They're not there to help you. Despite what they'll tell you, despite how cheery they sound on the phone, despite how nice your agent is that sold you the policy, they are all motivated by a theme, and that is don't pay or pay as little as humanly possible, because the insurance industry is there to make money. Anytime they pay a claim, it hurts their bottom line. So you need to talk to a lawyer first just to get a sense of what's going on. Now, how do you find a lawyer? There's a myriad of ways. My recommendation is, first and always, your friends. Call them and ask them if they know an attorney, if they trust the attorney, if the attorney has done well for them. If your friends don't know anybody, my belief is now that the next best way is the internet. Go in and any number of the search engines, type in the city that you're located in and auto accident lawyer, car crash lawyer, motor vehicle accident. Any number of what they call keywords will bring you a list of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of listings of attorneys who will be very, very happy to take your case and very happy to talk to you absolutely for free. So when you get this list, go to 3, 4, 5, 6 of the attorneys' websites. Look around. Spend 10 minutes. Spend 15 minutes. Does it impress you? Are the lawyer's qualifications such that you would feel a comfort level? I can't begin to describe on air and in 5 or 10 or 15 minutes all of the things that you want to look for. But does the attorney have a track record? Does the attorney regularly deal with these things? You don't want a divorce lawyer who never handles a personal injury case being your auto accident lawyer. That just doesn't make sense. You have lots of different factors that you can look at. Ultimately, you want to shop around. You want to call a couple of the attorneys. I think it's important to find out, can you talk to the attorney? I have clients coming to me at least 3 or 4 or 5 times a week who say they want to fire their first lawyer because they could never talk to him. They say that my lawyer won't return my phone calls. Well, I don't think that's right. I think if you hire a lawyer, you should have access to that lawyer. I mean, we know the frustration in the medical community. My doctor comes in, says hello, looks at the chart, asks me 2 questions, and walks out the door. What kind of an exam is that? Well, we're used to that with doctors because they are so ridiculously busy, and believe it or not, more often than not, what they just did is all that's needed to be done, and I think as a society we probably accept that. But with a lawyer, it's more of a touchy-feely kind of thing in my mind. There has to be a relationship. It's not like I'm being invited to dinner, which certainly I would accept the invitation, perhaps if you were a good cook, but the point is, can you talk to the lawyer? When you make that initial call and you ask to speak to the attorney, are you going to be given access, or is it a paralegal who can't answer specific questions? I mean, again, there's just all kinds of telltale signs. Choose your attorney wisely. And always remember that the initial consultation, as they say, is free. They're not charging you for their time. So there's no downside to calling a lawyer first.